Nation. Jam-packed show today. Peloton up 5%.
What's up, disciplined investor?
We got Benzinga CEO Jason Raznick here with us.
The man, the myth, the legend, Tom Nash.
Peter Schiff on the Power Hour with us live today. Interesting, different, unique, innovative companies. Mia, you are live with us on the Power Hour. What's up?
Thank you so much for inviting me on.
Jessica Billingsley, that is the CEO of Akerna, the best trade idea resource out there. What is up? Happy Monday, Ruell. Happy Monday, Zinger Nation. We are back at it. Another episode. Ruell Report, man of the hour, Mr. Ruell Black is here with us. Wild, wild day to be having the show.
For sure.
We picked the right day of the week.
Oh, yeah, we did.
All right. So, obviously, we have to address some of the crazy price action that happened today. There's no way around that. What else do you have on the radar for us, Ruell?
So, before things were more bleak, I was looking at basically how we could, just how we could expand and diversify our portfolio, right? So, I got like 5 NFT projects where we can do that. And on this little upsurge, I'm looking
Little
at
upsurge. You cannot call this a little upsurge.
Tiny baby minuscule upsurge. No, I did not expect it to do this much of an upsurge. In fact, I thought it was going to be a little like dead cat bounce, but now that it's at like 43, it's like
43, baby. I got 43.2.
And you know what? It's like always when you least expect it. That it's like, I don't know. But if you come and look at these, like, and we'll bring the chart out on it. These Gann charts, they're like right there. Like, I don't know what this dude Gann was on, but like I need some of it because he's just dead on with all of his charts.
But I don't know what that means.
So remember we were looking at the Gann fan, and
yes, I do remember the Gann fan. Well, I remember all the lines, which I assume that's the Gann fan.
Yes. But they're just so dead on. Like, I don't like I want to know what he knew. I want to know all of what he knew.
All right. But yeah, I mean, Ruell, get us started. Can we just look at Bitcoin?
Sure. Let's do that. Let me grab share. All right, so let's do this. So let's go Bitcoin.
We got the screen up.
Let's get rid of that for a second, and let's get rid of the Gann angles, the Gann fan for a second. And let's go. I did not expect this much of a big of a bounce. But guys, we definitely went over it last week. And what did I say last week? Last week, I was like, okay, we're at almost oversold. We were kind of like right here with this, like we were right at the tip of this sine curve, right? So I was like, I'm expecting it to go back because we're at the tip of the sine curve. And you can see it here. It's kind of lining up with the date pretty well. I'm like, we're at this kind of the tip here. So it has to kind of swing back. I just didn't expect it to swing back this hard. So it's lining up directly with what we were seeing in the Wyckoff. So that's something. But again, and I told my patrons this too, like with the war, we can't really say because Bitcoin hasn't gone through really a war before. I was just going off of what the Wyckoff chart was saying and what the oversold on the RSI was saying. Now, if we bring in these Gann fans, which I'm really beginning to like, let's bring it in here. So it's still in this nice little range. It has to hit here and like fall, or it could hit here and go beyond that. But if we go a few hours down, so it hasn't hit the top of this guy yet. If we go to the 3-hour, it's actually in the yellow. So, and I kid you not, earlier today, these things were like, it was falling like right, like look at this. It bounced right off of this line and it's going up. Like, what is it that this GAN guy knew that the rest of us did not know? Like, it hit right here and bounced back up.
So then what does that mean? Do we have trouble at that top line?
No, it's just for like supports and resistances.
I know.
Which,
So like it looks like we're nearing some resistance, or no?
yes, we're nearing a resistance here, but it's
Okay. And
just
what's the
so
price on that?
uh like around like 9 cents here. But it's just so uncanny how it bounces like right off the line. And then like of course you got to add other stuff to it, but when you add the Wyckoff to it, it's pretty dead on, like
Hmm.
right near the point of this sine curve. Because once we reach this point right here, it's gonna go back up on the sine curve. Um, and it seems pretty close to accurate with that. Let's look at it with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's a little out of line, gets more in line when we use like the day. So look at that day chart. It's like it's crazy. It held up this line. The thing I like about Gann charts
And do you
is,
want to show everybody how to turn that on their charts? You're using TradingView, I assume.
yes, I'm using TradingView. I go to indicators and I did Gann fan. Um, I think it says like solid and dashed or something like that. It's one of these GAN fans here. So that's what I used. And the thing about the GAN fans that I like the most is like, we try to use support and resistances, but they don't really extend with time. These extend with time. So you can see from like December 25th all the way to February 22nd. This is an accurate timing. Like, this is an accurate support line all
Okay.
for all of that time. And we're always having to kind of change our supports and resistances, but these GAN fans, they move, actually the resistance lines move with time. That's the thing that's really like kind of wow about it for me. And then when it moved into this green area, I'm like, okay, it needs to either go past this green area or past this green area, and it's sticking in the middle. So like that puts a whole new spin on like supports and resistances for me. Um in which, like, okay, now I'm looking at this range, but also now I can use kind of my secondary indicators and look at, okay, what does the Wyckoff tell me? What does the RSI tell me? Because these are my support and resistance lines moving with time. Um, it works pretty well with the SPY too. In fact, I think it works better with the SPY. Let's see. Look at that, man.
Yeah,
It's
I mean that is.
crazy,
If you can show it to me on SPY, that's when I'm sold, right? That's pretty
right?
nuts.
It's so nuts. Like, I don't know what this dude was on. Of course, uh,
That's pretty
uh,
good, man. And then you've been using daily charts, right?
yes.
Are other time frames relevant? That's a question out of the chat.
Uh,
KO13.
I like to go down to the 4 and the 3. Sometimes, like as you can see, it's kind of getting out of whack, but it looks like the 3 is decent, but nothing like the 4 and the 1. Like, it kind of tried to get into the zone and couldn't. But that 1, oh my god, it matches right here. And then I try to match it up to the Wyckoff, and remember it's a sine wave. So if we're going if we're at this part of the sine wave, we're expecting it to kind of downtrend a bit. And if we're at this part of the sine wave, we're expecting it to go up. And then, of course, matching that with RSI overbought and oversold. There was something else that I was watching where, if we just get rid of our RSI right quick, that this kind of lines up with the Fibonacci too. But I don't know that much about the Fibonacci, so I'll have to do some research on that, but we can look at it. Fib retracement. So maybe that says something to you, Luke. I don't know what this is supposed to say to me. But it looks like it's lining up with Fib retracement too.
Yeah.
Do you use that at all?
No, I don't. I'm a value guy, man.
Yeah, it looks like it's topping here and it's stopping there. I'm not sure how to use Fib retracement because I'm not, I think this is more for like a day trading type person, but it seems to kind of be clean on these lines.
Yeah.
So I don't, but just for me, it's enough to just say, okay, support and resistance daily, since I'm only mostly swing trading. Like, this is just uncanny. So there's that. Where is it? So back to Bitcoin. Okay. So we got the daily chart here. So it's still within this greenish area.
What are those highs up there, Ruel? I'll put it up on my own too.
Which one? For what?
The highs, looking back a couple months, couple weeks, I guess,
Okay.
at this point.
Okay, like
This is
so
45s,
right here,
46, somewhere in there.
got like 51, and then right here we got about 40, 45.5.
Yeah. What a move, man. What a move.
I know when I looked at this, because I was like, and you guys, if you're interested, I do a weekly watch list for my patrons.
I got it today, Ruel. I'm a customer.
You did. You are. And the patrons get so much, man. Like, for instance, this was like a bonus post. If you were able to mint this, you could double up your money. And that's kind of some of the things that I was trying to say, how we're going to kind of diversify with NFTs. Like, there's still some gains to be had in the NFT world, but you got to know it's kind of risky, because like, if you mint these and you just sell it right away, more than likely you're going to kind of double up your money. But that means you got to mint it. That means also, like, you were one of the first half of the people to mint, and you didn't mint like last. And if you mint last, like, all of the steam is gone ahead of you, right? So, but yeah, this was something that I told the patrons, like, that I was going to try to just scale in a little bit, because we might not have hit the bottom. Like, and this was when did I send this off? Let me go back to, like, I sent this off like right around here at like 38 on Sunday, and I was like, okay. And I also have a video on it too, guys. If you come over to the channel, we're trying to make a push to 1,000 subscribers. It's darkhorsewatcher.com. We're at 875 right now, so 125 more, and we're at 1,000. So, two more guys subscribe. Thanks so much, guys. Very much appreciate it. But
You're getting there.
I
You're
really
getting
want
there.
to. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, man. I want you guys to take a look at the "Everything Is Crashed" Let's Talk video, but I'm gonna go over just a little bit. Like, I was saying to people, we kind of just have to. We kind of just have to kind of change our thoughts on this. For me, it's like, okay, we're shopping. Like it's more than half off right now. So we might not be at the bottom, but you can always scale your way in. Not financial advice, but at this point, you can say, okay, it's a war. We have no idea what's going to happen, but I'm already getting it half off of the high. So let me just put a little bit of more money in, 5% or whatever you're comfortable with, right? And today, that little 5% is paying off for me. Now, granted, I think it's going to pull back a little bit from here, probably, depending on how high this sine curve is going to be. It kind of looks like it's going to be a little higher, but I'll have to double check that with the RSI if I can move this. Okay, we gotta destroy that fib one. Let's check it with the RSI. RSI relative strength. Okay, so yeah, like it still looks like it has a little bit more steam in it, but I'm thinking probably like we were just talking about, maybe it gets to that 45.5 and then gets to overbought and
Give me
has
a
to come back
breakout,
down again.
baby.
What's that?
So give me a breakout.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe 35.5 and then it has to come back down again. Because then it'll be overbought.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. I mean, there could be Russia headlines, right? I'm the news guy, as you know. And so I'm thinking, are there going to be Russia headlines like, Russian central bank can't transact in U.S. dollars. Maybe Russian population starts to transact more in crypto, right? Or they don't want to hold rubles, right? I'm guessing that they can't go to their local bank and say, hey, swap my rubles for euros. I'm guessing
dude,
that's something that they're not encouraging right now.
dude,
But can they go online VPN to Paraguay and then swap their rubles for Bitcoin? Probably.
you know what? Like the way I see it is like, and this is why I told the Patreons this. The way I see it, they can almost slice it any way that they want to. Like I saw an article a couple days ago where it was like Putin driven mad by COVID and attacks Ukraine, like which is the most charming soft thing I ever saw. Like COVID's the
Yes.
reason he's doing it.
Yeah,
He's not
right.
a grown
Come on
man
now.
and he can make his own
Come on
decisions.
now. Yeah, let's be real here, right?
But what if they were like, okay, blah 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 is thinking of joining the war? Then that's gonna be more fear, right? Or I mean, like it can literally go any way they want it at this point. And that is no disrespect to the people over there that are losing their lives. I'm just talking strictly from a market point of view. Like war is bad. I don't like, you know what I mean? Like it, I'm not like supporting people losing their lives. I'm just saying like from a headline type of view,
Yeah.
it could go either way. Like they could just say, okay, we figured out what Putin wants or whatever. We're gonna give it to him. He's gonna stop. I
Mhm.
like it can go so many different ways that it's like, okay, it's the hugest wild card we have here. So all we can do at this point is just know the chart says something, but the war can change all of that.
Yes, exactly. And the headlines, yeah. I mean, at least like stocks, news, and actual results matter so much more than technicals. The
Yeah.
technicals guide us in, but that's why I always say I'm a value guy first, right? I need to have the story, I need to have the value first. Um, Cryptos, I think that that's definitely less the case, but I'm not sure.
And the way I'm seeing it, and you know that, the Buffett quote, when people are like greedy, be fearful, and when
Mhm.
people are fearful, be greedy. So I'm being mad greedy right now. But of course, like I said, I'm only scaling in. One of the ones that I'm scaling in and it's mad greedy about is LCX. Now,
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys watch my video on this, But I'm just gonna give you a little sneak peek on this. We come over
All right,
here
sneak peek us. Those are the best.
and look at LCX, right?
Okay.
This is the hugest news ever, and I don't think that people understood it. So I put out a video on it, but we'll get it just a little bit into it. Okay, so the CEO came out and he answered the most ballsy question in the world, which is, do you think LCX will be like that it can overtake Binance? And he said, yeah. And okay, here it is. I think this is it. Wait, let me see. Okay, nope, that's not it.
But
He
doesn't he have to
answered.
say that, Ruel? Right? Like
You
I
know
don't know.
what? That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the entire thing about it, Luke. I'm like, yeah, he has to say that. Like, that's kind of ballsy, Monty. But then I listened to what he said, and what he said was like, oh, that's why you can say that. Let me see here. I hope dude didn't take it down. I don't think he did, because it was from a little while back. That this shows how often they post too, actually, which is very good. I think it was on the 16th he said this. Okay, here it is.
What date was this, Ruel? Because you were scrolling for a minute.
February 19th. Do you
Okay.
believe LCX has the capacity to become Europe's primary exchange?
Regulated basis.
So we're gonna listen to him. He's gonna say a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm just gonna skip to the good part because we have a limited time. Again, watch the video if you want to hear all of what he said. Watch my video for that one. But we're gonna just skip to the good part.
Looking into, it's very exciting because now a lot of like the European MiCA regulation, for example, is now spying, looking into what Liechtenstein has done, what works. So we are very well.
So he said the European MiCA is looking into LCX and spying to see what we're doing. Like, let's just play that one more time, a little bit longer.
One piece of the puzzle, but the whole crypto value chain from token generation to trading. And that's very exciting because now a lot of like the European MiCA regulation, for example, is now spying, looking into what Liechtenstein has done, what works. So we are very well prepared for any European regulatory.
Okay, so European MiCA. So I did some sleuthing. So if we come over here to what is it? LinkedIn. Let's see, LinkedIn.
All right. And I'm going to say this for everybody watching. Whenever somebody says I've been doing some snooping, it's usually a good sign. I'm just going to go on the record and say that.
I'm not snooping. I'm sleuthing.
No, snooping, sleuthing, whatever it is, you're digging, right? You're going beyond the surface. That's important.
I'm being a word Nazi. Just messing with you. Okay, we don't need to see my messages, but we do need to see Monty's stuff. Okay, so wait, where the hell? Can I click on him? Okay. There we go. Okay. So I went down here and looked at this, and look at this, guys. LCX is literally a member of the World Economic Forum. If you guys don't know what the World Economic Forum is, it's literally probably one of the biggest organizations and controllers of money in Europe, probably the world, because that's where most of the old money is. So they're a member of that, with big like headliners like Klaus Schwab, like huge people. So taking that into account, then I went and did something about, okay, what's the European, like, what's the MiCA Commission? And I found, no, that's not the good one. Okay, this is the better one. So again, look at the video if you want a real big breakdown about it. I'm just going to do a little quick one right here. Long story short, Mika is responsible for setting out the rules that let crypto businesses, expand in the 27 nation block of the European Union. So they're looking in on LCX as kind of a guinea pig on this kind of new thing that they're doing to expand crypto businesses. And if you look into basically the nuts and bolts of it, and I go into it in the video, they'll get a passport that says, okay, since you're already registered for this one city, you can just come over here and register without having to put in more paperwork and stuff like that. So they're using LCX as a guinea pig for that, as naturally they would do because they're a member of the World Economic Forum. Boom! Like,
All right. That's interesting.
that's huge. That's huge. That makes me like so bullish on this. And that's why he could say that and not even be like, yeah, dog, we got this. You know what I mean? Like, not be cocky about it, like, because they're a member of the World Economic Forum. Like, and that's why these people are using them. And he said spying, like, that's probably not the right context for the spying word. More like they're watching and refining their process based off of what LCX is doing. So that makes me hugely bullish on these guys.
In Ruel,
Yes.
this is the part of the weekend where I unfortunately part of the evening, the Monday evening, where for the one final week, I've got to let you go.
Oh, really, man? See, you didn't even say anything about the die.
I know. We speculated about Bitcoin, okay? That was the part I was excited for. And I plugged the Patreon and put the link in the chat. How's that?
Oh, that works.
That's enough?
Oh yeah, for sure. But seriously, what do you think about the die?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to hang on to I think it's compelling, but I'm trying to hang on to
my dye job on my beard.
Oh shit, I didn't even notice. So you're talking about like to me about some obscure crypto. I'm like, I don't know.
Like,
I'm trying to like
I don't know what that is.
I'm trying to trade Bitcoin right now. I was trying to get fills at 35 earlier. I didn't.
Leave me alone, Ruel. Damn it.
All right, the beard looks good. I like the dyed beard. That is a nice, rich color.
Yeah, man, I'm not sure what I think so far. This is a little bit too like you can't be too black for me because my last name's Black. I'm Black. Black is a lifestyle for me. I'm all about black. Like if I'm doing something, it's just black. That's what we're about around here. Black is beautiful. Black, we love black around here.
Yep.
But it's a little bit too black for me. I think I need a little bit more brown. But you know, I'll take it.
Alrighty, sir. Well, I'm gonna let you keep going without me. Next week I'm back for a whole hour. I had a little bit of a family emergency these past 2 weeks, so I gotta get home, my original hometown, not even my home, a couple nights this week to take care of some folks. But I'll be back at it next week.
Cool, man. I hope everything works out well. I hope everything's fine.
Thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
Peace, homie.
Peace.
With the Lando Calrissian, the Billy D. Williams up in here. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any beer commercials, so I can't support that. So, what are the top 5, Eddie? We did not get totally into the top 5, but one of the top 5 is LCX for sure. And of course, the patrons, they have a bigger list. I do a weekly crypto watch list for the monthly cost of $7.77. So if that's something you guys are interested in, it's in any link of my video to become a patron. But Okay, so the next one on my list is Seek. Now, Seek, you guys, we've talked about Seek so many times on here, but I just have to review it for people who might not know or who might be watching the recording. Um, the reason why I'm really high on Seek is they have so many stars. They're going to have a metaverse. And if we come over here and look at their Twitter, like they're active on their Twitter. They have tons of people on their Twitter. And you even have like their CEO like chatting with Facebook Meta on there because apparently they have some type of relationship. I think Facebook Meta allows Seek people to use their Oculus. I think that's it. Because whenever like their phone app already works, Seek, you can be in an AR VR like world with their phone app, and you don't need to necessarily have the Oculus, the AR stuff, but you can buy in one click via Seek stuff. You can buy an Oculus headset. So I think that's why um, they and Meta are kind of tight because they're marketing Facebook headsets. So you can see here Mary Spio, she's the CEO. She was in Forbes, and then you kind of have her chatting back and forth with Meta here. um like they said thank you and they replied to her. Like she's got some good connections if she's in Forbes and she's getting Facebook Meta to respond to her, like just unprompted. So all of that looks really, really good. And they already got a couple partners for their metaverse already on tap, like this mogul productions. They're pretty big. They said they were doing some type of move. Okay, look at this. Yeah, this is big. I actually should have done a video on this. Welcome to Mogiland, the new metaverse designed by animators of The Simpsons, right? Designed by animators of The Simpsons. It's going to integrate with Seek. Amazing, right? So they're already kind of getting some of those partners um, on tap right now. And here's one there they were saying, D Rose is wearing one of their headsets, their 4D headphones, the Seek 4D headphones. So she's got people in the NBA wearing her stuff. Of course, she has like Dwayne Wade, on the platform. So there's so much to like about Seek. You know what? Like I think they may even probably possibly have land ready. This is not. I don't know this, but they might have land ready already, but they're just waiting for a better market to kind of bring it out in. Um, they're always active on their Twitter. Let's see here. Yep, always active on the Twitter. And they got over 180 something followers here. 180K. That's tons, right? So Seek is number 2. We got LCX Seek. Number 3 will be Rose. These guys, or the ticker symbol is Rose, but the place is or Oasis Foundation. There we go. So Oasis Foundation actually does also have a connection with Oasis Labs. That's why they have the kind of the same insignia, but it's like a different color. Um, these guys do have a partnership with Facebook Meta too. It just seems like Meta hasn't announced it yet, but they haven't denied it yet. Let's see here. Okay, let me see if I can just pull it up for you guys. Let's say Oasis and Meta. So I know Oasis announced it, but Meta I don't think said anything about it yet. Let's say Meta, let's say Oasis Foundation, Meta. If I can't find it right away. Okay, here we go. Amazing times to be in crypto. Meta and Oasis Foundation partnership boosts the space. And they say it somewhere because that's not the direct one what they used. If I can't find it quickly here, I would suggest just going to look at my past videos on Oasis. I actually give the direct link. And also my patrons, I gave them the direct link as well. But just rest assured, I got the proof for you. You just have to go look in my videos. So, oh, wait a minute. Okay, this is Don Song is the founder of Oasis. Let's see. And it is known that Don Song, the founder of Oasis Foundation, was the university teacher of Mark Zuckerberg's wife, Priscilla Chan. Wow. Somebody did a deep dive there. Okay, I'm following you. Okay, great. So I didn't know that little piece. But yeah, so but anyways, if you want the direct link to where this is said, just go check out my old videos. So but besides this, if we come over here and look at DeFi, we look at DeFi for the last actually we want to look at chains. DeFi for the last couple days. Oh, Aces is getting money flowing into it again from DeFi. So they were up to 180 million. They're climbing back up here again. So Oasis is number 3. Number 4, actually, number 4 we'll save till last, and we'll go to this will be the actual number 4. If we come over here and look at total value locked for chains, Osmosis at 1.65 billion in the top 10. Money just even during this freaking low market, they're all green here. And the money just keeps flowing in there. Just keeps flowing. This is a chain built on Cosmos. And for this, I'm honestly just following the money and the fact that they have a low supply. So we go look Osmosis, they're back up to $10 again. We go year to date. And this is also one of the ones that I put on. I have a yearly watch list for patrons. This is on the yearly watch list. So patrons could have got it back here, and voila, they would have had a 2x already. This is on their yearly watch list. So it's at $5 before the beginning of the year, and now it's sitting at 10. So another home run for us. Let's go, guys. They have a max supply of 1 billion, which isn't that much if we come over here and look at some coins like AVAX and Solana. I think AVAX is like a third of that. Is it Solana or Luna? Luna is the like almost 800 million, which is not too far off. So imagine that, and it's getting like Luna like money placed into it. And if we wanted to use Luna as a precedent, we'd be getting in this like right here. If money keeps flowing into this, like we'd be getting in right there. So if money keeps flowing into this, maybe in a year's time, we're looking back and we got like, a $90 coin on our hands. Who knows, So Osmosis is number 4. And then number 5 is a coin that I've loved. I've been preaching about this coin since the beginning of the Ruell report, like 8 months ago when this guy was at 30 cents. right now, sitting at 97 cents, almost back to $1. It was as high as like $3. Cardano. So Cardano, two things with Cardano, right? DeFi Llama. We come over here and we see Cardano has its DeFi online. If we go chains, It's going to be towards the top. Yep. So you can see that 60 in the last month, 67% more flowing into it. It's at 124 million right now. Continues an uptrend of DeFi. And if we come over here and look at OpenCNFT.io, we can look at the amount that's coming into its NFTs. If we say all, that is obviously wrong. I don't know what the hell that's about. That must be some glitch in their system because it's obviously not zero. So, okay, last 30 days, it's been all the way as high as 3.3 million ADA to 1.5 million ADA. But I don't know what this glitch is about. But if you look at all of this, the steady rise is an uptrend. And I can tell you right now, one of the ones I'm in, and we probably won't be able to get to cover this fully. We'll have to bring it to the live stream. So if you guys are on here right now, I do a live stream right after this show where people can come by and ask questions, like literally about anything, crypto or stocks. We mostly talk about crypto. So be on the lookout. As soon as this show is over in about 15 minutes, I will do a live stream on my channel. All you have to do is come on over to darkhorsewatcher.com, bing, bang, boom, and we will have a live stream for you. And we can talk literally whatever you want. Again, we're making a push to more people subscribe. Very much thanks to you guys. We're making a push to 1,000 subscribers. Again, okay, so ADA is on my list because of those two things that I just mentioned to you. Uptrend in the NFT market, uptrend in the DeFi, and you guys know how much DeFi tracks the price. We've done it once before, but I'm going to do it really quickly for people who might not have seen it before. So if we go to chains and we go to, say, Solana, right? We're looking at Solana's price. Remember what this chart looks like, because this chart is just for Solana's DeFi, okay? Remember that. Now we're going to go over to CoinMarketCap and look at Solana's price history. It's probably towards the top. Yes, it is, because it's top 9. Now we're going to go to all. Look at that chart. It's almost like a dead ringer. Where is it? Look at that. That's pretty close to exactly what the price action looks like. You see that little hitch right there, that little peak? You see the peak there. Gets a little murky here, but you see this peak here? Pretty much tantamount to this peak here. Pretty much tantamount to the low here. Pretty much tantamount to the low here. And you got this little hump thing right there. Got it right there. DeFi really tracks very close to a coin's price. Hence that I'm seeing Cardano's DeFi uptrending like that. We just saw it, but if you want to see it again. So these are some of the tips and tricks that you guys can know, and I'm giving it to you straight, guys. I'm not saying, hey, it's gonna 100x or whatever. I'm telling you, and I'm giving you researchable, provable facts. This is DeFi Llama. This is what the DeFi price looks like. It's going up here. It's going up there. Based off of this information, I think that. Like I'm giving you research. I'm not just shooting opinions out of my mouth. I'm trying to back it up with research. So again, like that. So you see the Cardano price, what you would call it, trending up. That's another reason why I think, or this is the reason, because DeFi tracks so closely to a coin's price, and to give added sauce to that, we also saw that the NFTs are going up really, really, really fast. So one thing that I'm going to talk to you guys about kind of generally, and we'll finish it off in the live stream, is about diversifying your portfolio. Because remember how I told you guys with the patrons, right? I told them about this cornucopias mint. If you were able to mint this, you would have 2x your money just right away. Unfortunately, I was not able to mint this, but I ended up going back and buying one anyway. So I had to pay a little bit of a premium, but had I minted it, I would have made 2x my money. So basically what I want to show you guys about the kind of the NFT world is that if you get in this world, you can build yourself a nice little portfolio. And what generally happens, it didn't happen this time, is if the crypto market's going down, the NFT market is going to be going up. So they kind of run as an inverse. So what I've been doing is I've been gathering up a nice little NFT portfolio. And to be honest with you guys, I don't know if you guys know who Chamath Palihapitiya is. He said this junk about a year ago. He's a really big he was one of the first Facebook founder guys. He brings a lot of SPACs, and that's special acquisition purpose companies, to the stock market. Very, very knowledgeable guy, and you can see 1.5 million followers. His company is called Social Capital. They brought companies on board like they did DraftKings. He was part of DraftKings. He was a part of SoFi. SoFi, that was his SPAC. Like huge companies. But he said it like a year or two ago that he was building up a portfolio of NFTs. Now, there's certain NFTs like Sandbox, like CryptoPunks. We've kind of missed those, right? Now, instead of trying to chase the things that have already run, let's go chase some things that will run. Hence, Cardano. And this is the bubble jet thing that I was telling you guys about. The Cardano NFT space is way less risk. And if we come over here, let me see. Where's that open CNFT? Okay. If we come over here, a lot of the top projects, if you want to kind of buy a blue chip, a lot of the top projects are sitting at way less of they're just way less risk than trying to go buy like a Sandbox or whatever. Like Pavia, I own this land. This is going to be Cardano Sandbox. Cardano Apes, it's kind of like Cardano's Bored Apes. Boss Planet Real Estate, this is another like Sandbox type Decentraland type deal. FUD Buddies, I tried to mint them last night too, and had I minted those, the mint was at 52, so I would have been up over 50% right now just at this floor price. So you got some projects over here. Dead Pixels. This is another one. That floor was at like 1900. I was trying to see if it would get down to 1500. But these things, look at this. Over the last, like you could have bought this last year for 760 ADA. It went up to 6,000 ADA. Like, wow, right? Um, it's about looking at these type of Cardano's projects and seeing if you can find the next Dead Pixels, the next, the next Decentraland, the next Sandbox. And there's certain projects like the one I just pointed out to you with the bubble jets that seems like they might have the potential to do that. But we'll definitely come over to the channel and talk about those. Let me see if I have any questions here before we go over to the channel, because we got about 7 minutes left here. What are your thoughts on AMC? You know what? To tell you the truth, brother, I haven't looked at Zen Bullish. What's up, homie? Logan. Oh man, Logan. Thanks for coming out, bro. I appreciate it. Man, Logan, he's Benzinga royalty over here. While Logan's here, let me definitely talk about Moon or Bust. You can catch their show every day on Benzinga. I'm not sure which times they're on Benzinga, but we have a Benzinga crypto channel that I'm not sure if you guys are aware of, and we post good stuff on that channel every day. So let's kind of just get into it a little bit so you guys know that it exists and to go kind of sign up for it. Benzinga Crypto right here. Logan and Ryan, they post really nice stuff on here. They got some shorts going. I also post stuff on here, guys. Like I went on here, post some stuff about Seek. What else did we post? We posted about a live panel that me and Underdog Crypto did about just metaverse cryptos. I know they had a couple. What is an NFT? I know a lot of this audience might know what an NFT is, but excuse me. You have to understand with Benzinga, a lot of people are probably coming over for stocks. So, they don't know what an NFT is. So this is good for them to kind of just have this right here really quickly, not a long video. Also, I haven't brought it out on my channel yet, I don't think, but I came over here and I talked about Elastos and Moonbeam. So this is something you guys definitely might want to check out here. I know that we talked about them on the Ruell report, but I'm not sure that we talked about these on my actual Black Rue investing channel. So know that this exists and come on over here and sign up for Benzinga Crypto for sure. Let's see here. So to answer that question about AMC, let me bring up my Benzinga Pro. All I can do is tell you from a chart perspective, but you know what I would really like to see from AMC? And I don't know if they've done this yet already, but it sounds like something they may have done. AMC needs to get itself in a metaverse. All right. I'm gonna go check and see if that's actually done by AMC, but that's what they need to do. I think it would be very interesting for AMC to be in a metaverse and to kind of like show actual movies in the metaverse. I think that'd be a nice like twist, because then you could go with your like say you meet a friend in the metaverse and you and your metaverse friend want to kind of go watch a movie. Of course you can kind of do it via Netflix with their little like watch a movie party type deal, but it might be way cooler to kind of do that with your avatar and whatever character you created and just kind of go in there and sit down and watch a movie. I think that would be like a nice little spin. Okay, so let's see. AMC. Oh, they have a conference call and they have earnings coming up. Okay. Honestly, man, to tell you the truth, I have not looked at certain stocks for a very long time, and it seems like all of these all of these like growth stocks have gotten kicked right in the tail. But if we look at this chart, this is the lowest it's been in quite a while. So if you're thinking long term, the AMC will be a big thing. I'd say go for it right here because it's at a low. Like, it hasn't been this low since what, May of 2021, which is almost what, a year ago. So at this type of a low, if you like it, I would say go right ahead. But one of the things I would like to see from it is if they're doing anything with the metaverse. Let me see if I can see AFC metaverse if they say something. AFC makes NFT foray. And see, this is another thing I like about Benzinga news. You can do stuff like this and get news right in front of your freaking face. It's so freaking easy. And they're on their way to integrating crypto charts. As we can see, like I'll put in ADA here. So they're on their way to doing this. We're really kind of close to getting it here, and I could put Cardano into the news feed here, but they're getting really close to getting this in, which really excites me because I could get rid of my trading view subscription. Just do it all Benzinga Pro. But okay. Makes NFT foray with offer for Spider-Man advanced ticket buyers. So no, this is what they need to do. At AMC, feel free to have me consult for you guys because I got good ideas. I think you guys should have a theater in the metaverse. Just similar to what Warner Music Group did. Warner Music Group just bought like a piece in the Sandbox. I think it's Warner Music Group, WMG. Okay. Sandbox. Okay, here we go. Warner Music Group launches Music World in Metaverse with Sandbox. So now these dudes can do concerts in the metaverse. This is what AMC needs to do. They need to do like they need to launch like here it is. And AMC, please just call me up. You can pay me in like NFTs or whatever. Uh They need to do movies in the metaverse, and then maybe it's something like a pre-screening, like you can meet the star in the metaverse or something like that. Like, okay, say it's like Spider-Man launches. Okay, come meet Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire in the metaverse. Like, buy this NFT ticket. Like that I think could be really something that could save them, and they would move them into like kind of like the 21st century where it's like, okay, you're not just only buying the movie, you're buying a freaking experience because now you get to kind of like have a talk back or a chat. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I do theater. I used to do theater back in the day, and I even have a I'm even listed on IMDb. But back in the day when you would do like certain plays, right? Or when I do certain plays, on certain days we would have talkbacks. So the crowd could come and they can have a talkback and kind of ask you how it was like playing that character, like what were some of the things that went through your mind, like what were some of the emotions, like even U of M, University of Michigan. My wife, she would do like acting for like a certain organization through the school where they would do this for like psychiatrists and people, and they would just learn how they respond to certain like stimuli, right? Certain like 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 it would be for like, oh god, how would you say it, like racial things, or like okay, this situation happens with a woman, how do you respond as a man, stuff like that. So I'm saying that to say, okay, maybe they have a talk back with Toby Maguire or Tom Holland, ask them how is it to be an actor, like all of these things, so it makes the movie experience into a brand new experience. And now those tickets come at a premium, and if you want to really be a part of that experience, you pay extra for that type of NFT. If you want to just watch it with your friend in the metaverse, you pay that price. Like, they should really do something like that. But we reached our end here. So what I'm gonna do, take any of you guys' questions, bring them right over. Shelly! Take any of you guys questions, bring them over to the channel, all right? And we will answer them over there. We'll do a live. We'll go for like an hour and a half. I don't care. So come on over to the channel. Thank you guys so much for coming. And I already saw we got like 4 or more subs. Thanks so much, guys. You're helping me with that push. It is so very appreciated. You have no idea. So we're gonna head over to the channel. This is gonna end here. See you guys over at the channel. We're gonna go live. Have a good one. Peace.